Hey, what's going guys, Tech Stuff Random here, and today in this video I'm gonna build the $500 Xbox One X killer gaming PC. So we're probably asking, what, is this even possible? Yes guys, believe me, it is. So this build I'm gonna build for my friend, and yeah, just let's take a look at the specs. And I have one more thing to tell you. So Xbox One X has custom Jaguar CPU 8 core, and I have one important thing to tell you. You know that Atom series from the Intel that are used in tablets, so they're actually more powerful than Jaguar CPUs. Yes, it sounds really silly and stupid, but it is. So yeah, these CPUs in the consoles are not really good. Actually, they are pretty bad. So this is the first thing I must told you. And now let's take a look at the specs. So for the CPU, I'm gonna go with Intel Pentium G4560. This is really nice budget CPU, and will not bottleneck your experience because it supports hyper-threading, and it's like better than the CPU in the console, so you can be happy to have this CPU. And it costs only $60, so you can miss anything from this. It's a really good CPU indeed. So for the motherboard, I went for MSI H110M series. So this is a nice budget motherboard for cheap budget gaming PCs. It costs $42, I think, and it's a really nice motherboard, that micro X format, and it won't bottleneck your gaming experience because it's really nice. Guys, you just need to buy these cheap motherboards, because for gaming you don't need expensive motherboards. You need expensive motherboard for SLA or for overclocking, but not for gaming. So for the RAM, I went for the simple 8GB take from Crucial. It's really nice because it costs $54, and it is clocked, I think, on 2133 megahertz, so really nice clock speed, and it is really good for the gaming. And trust me guys, the 8GB won't bottleneck your gaming experience, because most games consume only 5 or 6 GB of RAM. And yes, I know that Xbox One X has 12GB of RAM, but 8GB is enough for the PC, because Xbox uses shared memory, so GPU will use like 4 gigs of RAM or more, and Xbox will have 8GB then for the computing and for the gaming. So for the video card, I went for Asus Radeon RX 580 Republic of Gamers Strix video card. So you probably noticed that the video card prices have gone up since like May, and that's because cryptocurrency, because now bitcoins and that stuff is popular, and some guys are now paying even $500 for the RX 580. But here in the direction, this is stored in USA, you can buy it online, and this Asus Radeon RX 580 costs $280. That's better than $500 definitely. And I actually tested some games, and you get pretty exciting results. So for the Far Cry Primal for 4K on low to medium settings, I achieved about 40 FPS on average, and like in GTA 5 I achieved 47 FPS on average on low to medium settings. Because you must note, guys, that consoles don't use ultra or high detail. The console's graphics are comparable to PC's low to medium, so you now have a picture in your head how that looks. And in the Rise of the Tomb Raider I got 34 FPS on average on 4K, so that's better, because Xbox One X told us on the E3, they told us that you will be able to play AAA games to like 4K and 30 FPS, and that sports games or Need for Speed games, so Forza Horizon, for example, you can play on 60 FPS. And here also on the PC I achieved 70 FPS on Forza Horizon on low to medium detail, so yes, it is better than Xbox One X, definitely. And you can also do the other stuff, like you can video edit, because this Pentium is really good. Actually it's not really good, but with one button, like your video editing experience. And you can just do that common stuff, listen to music, go to YouTube, Facebook, whatever. And one thing, guys, the games on the PCs are cheaper. I don't know why that's like that, but they're cheaper. And also, like, you don't need to buy the PS4 Live, Xbox Live or PS4 Plus, so that costs like $60 a year only to have access to internet or to social features. You can have this on your PC for free, and on PC you can aim better with your mouse than your controller, so that's really better than PC, I guess. For the hard drive I went with Western Digital 1TB hard drive, so the really common variant. And for the Logisys, for the case I went for the Logisys medium tower ATX. So it's like medium tower, and comes with power supply with 480 watts power supply, and it will power all your like components in this build. So now let's take a look on this build again. So all these components cost $527. Yes, that's more than Xbox One X, but you have cheaper games and free access to social features. So yes, you must pay, like, if you buy 10 games, or actually if you buy 3 games and Xbox Live, you're gonna pay like $100 more than on PC. So yeah, you're gonna pay like $600 for the Xbox One X plus those features. So this PC is really good, and it can be future-proof because you can just swap the components. It's really easy, and on Xbox One X you can do this. So this is gonna be the end for this video.
Thank you, Shadia.
Please leave a like, subscribe. See you guys next time. Also give thumbs up, because I spent like I think like 7 to 10 hours making this video. Not just making, but to benchmarking and testing and recording. So this is gonna be the end for this video. Please leave a like, subscribe. See you guys next time. Goodbye.